5:38 here on this beautiful Friday morning. Alex, there's so much that's going on today and this weekend in Central Georgia. Is the weather going to be impacting travel for anybody, or what should they look out for?
Yes, today the weather is going to impact everybody across the area, no doubt about it, just because of the wind we're going to have in place. But for the weekend, we are looking much better. So let's get to it. Looking live over downtown this morning, we are finding temperatures in the 60s for the most part. Only one exception down in Eastman at 59 this morning, 61 in Dublin, 63 in Macon, and 64 over in Cordele this morning. But our radar picture is quiet at the moment. The same cannot be said to the north and to the west. Take a look back up into Kentucky this morning, back over into Illinois, Arkansas, and back down into Louisiana. This is what we are watching right here, say from just southeast of Little Rock this morning down into Louisiana. That is the line of storms that is moving towards central Georgia. This all part of the system that brought the bad weather out to the west coast just a few days ago, brought the snow to the Hollywood sign. It is all connected and is moving towards the north this morning. Now, we do have a level 2 severe weather risk for parts of our area, a level 3 up to the north. It clips northwest Georgia, northeastern Alabama, on up through Tennessee and Kentucky. But back here into central Georgia, say from Hancock County down through Baldwin, Jones, Bibb, Crawford, and Taylor County, a level 2 risk, and that continues areas to the north and to the west. A level 1 risk elsewhere across the area. Now, the threats today: damaging winds, a brief spin of tornado, and heavy rainfall will all be in the picture. So let's go through the details here on Future View. And this is going to be a little different from what I talked about earlier. I was just talking with the National Weather Service, and I want to point out something that I didn't mention earlier because I'm thinking it's going to be a possibility today. So here we are at the noon hour. We have these scattered showers out ahead of the main line coming. Temperatures well into the mid 70s, even above 80 in a few spots. Now this is where things get interesting. So here's the line here. This is going to be the main line coming through. It is going to be very windy out ahead of it. Any of these showers you see here, if they're able to develop like a kidney bean shape, it is entirely possible that we could get rotating showers through central Georgia this afternoon. So we will be watching that closely. The main line will come through from about 5 to about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. Then it will get its way out of here and temperatures will be able to cool off. Still windy through the overnight hours. Now, let's take a look at the same thing on the high resolution rapid refresh model. This is a severe weather model, if you will. Use it a lot in that instance. Here we are at 11 a.m. The scattered showers out ahead of the line. But here's what I'm talking about in terms of the rotating. You see that little notch right there? That could be a little spinny shower, maybe something up into Forsyth here, or just, in the, I'm talking about the green area and what the model is putting out. I'm not necessarily saying that city is going to see that today, but we are going to watch the main line come through still on this model and clear out through the overnight hours. So all of this to say, the environment today will be supportive of tornadoes. Watch this as we play this through by about 4 or 5 o'clock. We get into the reds here, which is, more than the half, more beyond the halfway point on the scale there. But it's useless if we don't have the showers and storms to work with. So we will continue to watch it through the afternoon. Certainly a day to be weather aware. Regardless, everybody will see wind gusts today, gusting upwards of 40, maybe even 50 miles an hour in a few spots. But as soon as that main line comes through, the winds will begin to calm down. A wind advisory is in effect because of that today here across all of central Georgia. 74 for tomorrow, 75 on Sunday. That main line, the cold front, is going to come through and clear us out. And just a reminder, the average final freeze date is March 16th. Beyond the next 7 days, I do think it is possible that we could see a freeze, so don't go planning anything just yet if it's not able to sustain a freeze. There's the 7-day forecast, back to 81 by Tuesday with a rain chance on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week.